everyone. This is Tom. It's been a while since I've done a live feed because I've been busy. I've been busy at home doing a lot of cleaning house. I scrubbed the stairs, the railing, the spokes, the baseboard, the walls, and that was it was a good exercise to do in not just getting the house clean, but I find when I do projects like that, which are super deep in cleaning, I find them very relaxing, and I get a chance to think, and sometimes I just get so active into the activity that it's just really calming for me. So anyway, I was doing that this week. I also was working on a pet portrait, which I have finished, and I'm actually looking forward to having a virtual unveiling of the pet portrait with the clients this afternoon. Two gentlemen commissioned me to paint their cat. I have done pet portraits back in the day, and I started them in the early 90s when I lived at 1233 Pine Street. And I had a show at Millennium Coffee, which some of you might remember back in the day. It was right next door to Afterwards on 12th Street and near 12th Street Gym as well too. But anyway, I'm known to do pet portraits, cats, dogs, bunny rabbits I've done. I haven't done any birds or fish yet, but those would be a fun thing to do. I work from photos. So if anybody's interested in that, feel free to message me or contact me. I'll be happy to talk about the process of doing a pet portrait. What I wanted to take this time and do is talk about an upcoming series of videos that I'm planning on doing, and it's a series of videos on the 7 primary chakras. I've been taking this week to do what I was just talking about, all the house cleaning and artwork studio I've been doing, but also I've been doing some review. I've grabbed my notes and texts from my Reiki level classes 1, 2, and 3. And the master teacher of those classes was Peg Kerr. Thank you, Peg. I think of you often when I do my energy work, but it was nice to break out those old texts and review them and review my notes, and specifically speaking to the 7 primary chakra system. I've been also turning to the web and looking up some more information regarding chakras. I feel like I know a lot about them, and in the practice of doing energy work, I always start with a chakra balance pass over clients using a wand, which I'm going to introduce at the end of this video and offer a blessing. But in the chakra system and studying it, I've been finding a lot of great, interesting things to share with you all. So I'm going to be doing that in each of the videos. I'm going to have one video a week for the next 7 weeks, and I'm going to start with the first chakra, the root chakra, and then each week going to light up each chakra by talking about them. And you probably see over my shoulder, I have a graphic of a body with the 7 primary chakras. So as we'll be talking about them each week, we're going to be lighting up the chakras as we go. And doing that through the graphic drawing I have behind me. And so I'm finding all of the research that I'm doing to be exciting, and learning new things about the chakra system and more about the history of the chakra system and where the name of the chakra comes from and all that sort of thing. Which I'm just checking my notes because I don't want to miss anything that I'm saying. I got all that. Okay. So, what is a chakra? I am just going to talk about that during this short little session. So you hopefully you'll find more interested in wanting to return. And actually, I should be clear, the video segments I'm going to be doing on the chakra system, they're going to be pre-recorded. They're not going to be live like I'm doing now. Doing this live is a little stressful for me. But I also tend to go off and on and on and on, and they end up being longer than I'd like them to be. With the video segments I'm going to do, I'm going to try to keep each segment less than 5 minutes long. So with that, I'm going to have a short script like I do now, and I'm also going to do them through YouTube. and I'll have an opportunity to edit if I need to take things out or put a special graphic in or something like that. So they will be pre-recorded, posted on my YouTube channel, and if you want to check out my YouTube channel, I have a few videos up there now. Some of the live feeds that I've done on Facebook, I posted it to the YouTube channel. And basically, if you go to YouTube and in the search box in YouTube and search Tom Duffy Massage Therapy, you should find my channel fairly easily and a few of the videos that I have posted there. So I do want to talk about what is a chakra. I've been saying that a lot through this. The word chakra comes from a Sanskrit language, which is the mother of all languages. It's an ancient language, and many believe it is the first. And the word chakra is the meaning of wheel or disc. So the chakras are spinning wheels and discs of energy and light. And when they, the purpose is to have these portals and wheels of energy in our body. Is what they do is they can draw in energy from around us and draw in the universal energy, which I'll go into deeper too. And they can balance and bring harmony and good health to our body and also to our minds. Having a healthy chakra system is not just about having a healthy physical body, but it's having a healthy overall well-being. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn around so you can focus on my graphic a little bit while I talk a little bit more. You can see where I've drawn the 7 energy wheels and discs, the 7 primary chakra system on the body. And in the coming weeks, I will take, starting from the bottom, which is the root chakra, and working up to the 7th chakra, which is at the crown of the head, known as the crown chakra. I will talk about each and their position on the body and how they relate to the physical area of the body and what organs they speak to and how they promote health in that body, but also if a chakra is deficient and weak, how it can affect areas of the body in a way where it is unhealthy. And again, having a healthy chakra system is also having a healthy state of mind and a healthy emotional and mental state of mind. And keeping these, keeping the chakras healthy and balanced can offer us an optimal level of good health and state of mind and well-being. So, for an example, if a chakra is blocked and not functioning properly, illness is prone to occur, and illness and physical and emotional illness. Ways we can keep our chakras healthy is a way to keep our bodies healthy in nourishment and eating healthy food. And right now, I'm doing a lot of home cooking. Everything is going into my body right now is because I've either made it or bought it at the store. So I've stopped using boxed food and other processed food. All right, there's some cheeses that I eat that are probably processed, but as far as boxed food and other foods that are processed and not as healthy for us, I stay away from. So I'm eating all fresh fruit. I'm making my own soups. I'm making my own pasta sauces. I am eating meat. Some of energy workers and yogis may have a different outlook on being vegan or vegetarian or eating meat. For me, I the activities that I do, and I just feel that I really get the protein, and the meat protein for me is a strong source of food. But everything in moderation, right? So, so nourishment can help keep the chakra system and the chakras healthy and balanced. How we express ourselves, how we behave, how we talk to ourselves is very key and important. And how we express our emotions, how we express how we're feeling, being honest with ourselves, being true with ourselves, but also being true and honest with the people that are around us, the people that love us, in our family, in our romance, our neighbors, being honest with them and telling them, you know, where we're coming from our heart. And that is very key to balancing chakra and having a very healthy chakra system. So how we express ourselves and how we behave, and how we process our feelings and emotions, maybe not just through talk, but maybe working things out in an activity. And then basically that brings us to doing activities. So exercising and exercises can speak specifically to different parts of the chakra system, and I will go through them. Running, the legs speak to the root chakra. Singing speaks to the throat chakra. And yes, singing is an activity and it is an exercise. We use our tool in that way. But also maybe playing an instrument is another way, is another activity that can balance and help bring harmony to our chakra system. And I will be talking about that as well too. Another activity that is really good regarding balancing, you're welcome, Gary, and good, thank you for coming and checking it out. Another good activity or activities to do specifically to the root chakra, which I'll go into detail next week, is taking a walk barefoot on grass when it's safe to do so and when it's not too cold or there aren't objects that you could step on and injure your foot. But also last couple Sundays ago, I was out and I hugged a tree for about 45 minutes or an hour. I leaned against it, I turned around and I draped myself against it. I hugged a big hunk of a branch, and I spent a good time hanging out, hugging a tree, and it felt amazing when I was done. And I have plans to do that this weekend as well too. I might even do it this afternoon when I take Petey for a walk to Girard Park. But taking a walk, hugging a tree, walking barefoot, planting in your garden, digging up your yard, throwing trees around, and respecting the ground that you're working with. Respecting the planet is a beautiful way to keep your root chakra strong, and just to keep the planet beautiful and respecting it, and it will bless you in many ways in return for doing that. But you can also even just plant a potted plant in your house, in your apartment. Have a little house plant that you care for every day or every week. Talk to it. But also getting the plant soil in your hands and putting it into a clay pot is a really good way to be connected to your root chakra and make it healthy. So with that, I just wanted to close and offer you all a blessing. And I am going to use my chakra balancing wand, which has at the very top, there is a moonstone. And in my series of videos, I am going to talk about these wands and how they relate to the chakra system and how I bring them into showing how the wands are used to balance the chakras. So the moonstone is at the top of this wand. It speaks to the root chakra. There's also garnet in here, selenite, all of these stones speak to the different chakras, or they speak to all the chakras as a whole. And what I would just like to do now is just to kind of sit here and send you out some blessings and to offer some peace and comfort, some calm and balance. And, you know, the purpose of doing this is not just to educate you all about the chakra system. For me, walking through the journey of becoming an energy worker and studying how it began for me as becoming a Reiki master and studying levels 1, 2, and 3. It was one of those things where it was like peeling an onion, and each layer came off, and there was another layer behind it, and then, you know, walking through the woods and down a path and seeing, you know, discovering a crystal stone that I've never seen before, and felt like I was attracted to it, and it brought me to a space, and I look in and research what this crystal is about, and I find out it's something that I might need at that time in my life, whether it was a crystal that was for grounding, which is one of the primary beauties of the root chakra, is that it grounds folks. So where we are right now is we're all in our homes. Some of you are like me and living by yourself. You have a loving pet that is just snoring away. I'm wondering if you could hear that as I'm talking, but Petey's curled up in his little bed and he's snoring away. He is a really beautiful companion for me to have at this time, and I've always appreciated him, but more so now. But we're all either at home alone by ourselves, or we're living with our loved ones or our families. But what's happening by being isolated in our homes, it's challenging and putting a strain on our psyche, our mental health, and doing things like making sure we're taking care of our bodies, but also taking care of our psyche. And for me to do that is to make sure that I'm eating right, I'm exercising, I'm doing my self-meditation and energy work on myself through meditation and bringing in healing stones for that, but also wands. And the purpose for me to do these videos is so that maybe it could reach folks out there, and maybe they can find ways to bring balance in their life, because there's a lot of uncertainty right now, and a lot of things feel out of balance. So we need to get our feet planted on the ground firmly and have ourselves centered over them and take deep breaths and take time to ourselves to meditate and exercise and to care for ourselves, so we can find that space of grounding to find our own clarity and direction for the right things to do. So, I hope if anyone wishes to make sure they see the videos that I'm going to first post on Facebook regarding the 7 chakras, and it's going to be a 7 video series, 1 video each, and they're going to be less than 5 minutes long, I promise. I'm going to try to make them less than 5 minutes long, and I'm going to post them on Facebook and then share them, or pardon me, I'm going to post them on YouTube and then share them in my newsletter and then later share them on Facebook. So if you wish to be, find me on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, Tom Duffy Massage Therapy, LLC. And if you wish to subscribe to my newsletter, if you want to private message me an address for that, I will add you to the newsletter, or we'll find other ways to connect. Or if you just want to keep an eye on my Facebook, Tom Duffy Massage Therapy, LLC. To be honest with you, I'm posting more of my business on my personal account because Facebook has made it more difficult to share and promote my business page because I guess Guckelberger needs more money. So I'm finding it easier to check in at Tom Duffy Massage Therapy and do these posts. If I did this on my business account, I wouldn't be able to share it to my private account. I would have to share it to a group or to something that, anyway, it's a whole nother video. So anyway, thank you all for watching and staying connected and staying with this video. And I look forward to seeing you folks on the other side of this. And again, thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for my 7 series of the seven chakras primary system. So thank you all again, and be safe, everyone. Take care. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Suze. Love you guys.